I am a profitable day trader, and I am now teaching people how to day trade, and here are some of the top questions that I get pretty much on a daily basis. The number one question that I get is, how much does it cost to start? How much did you invest when you first started day trading? And the answer to this question is a little bit more complicated than just saying a number, because it all depends on how you want to trade. And I think I've talked about this before, but there's really two avenues that you can do when it comes to day trading. You can invest your own capital, and you can start a privately funded account. And if you're doing futures, you probably want to invest a little bit more into that account. But there's also an option for prop firms, which just means that you're using somebody else's money to start to trade. So in order to invest in a prop firm, it's usually anywhere between $30 to $300 depending on the prop firm that you use. And then you need to pass an evaluation, and then you can use a fully funded account from somebody else's money to trade and take payouts on. Privately funded, you're probably going to want to invest a little bit more if you're doing futures. If you're doing Forex, you could probably do a little bit less. The second question I always get is, how long do I trade in the day? I use a 2-minute time frame, which just means each of those candles is every 2 minutes. And I am usually trading probably an hour to 2 hours a day if I can, sometimes less, sometimes a little bit more, but I usually don't have that much more time than about 2 hours. Another question I get is there a certain time of day that is better for my trades? And the answer for me is no. I'm used to the morning time frame because that's where I trade, and right about that 6:30 Mountain, 7:30 Central time is the market goes a little bit crazy, and then it settles down a little bit. So I'm usually in that morning time frame, but I don't know much about the later time frames just because I don't trade them. And then the last question I usually get is information about how I teach people, and it's all in my bio. I charge $25 a month. That was a common question that I've gotten. And honestly, I do that because, number one, I want it to be affordable for you. I'm trying to teach you how to make money. I'm not trying to take all of your money. And number two, I think it's a really good idea to start investing in yourself and, betting on yourself. And I want to be the one to help you do that. We have so many people that have had success. Literally this week, we've had, I don't even know how many people have passed their evaluations and taken payouts from prop firms that they are using the strategy that I'm teaching. So those are kind of the common questions. It's the most common questions that I get when I tell my friends, family, and everybody else that I'm doing this, and also on TikTok. So hope that